Why did I have to play a grandmother? I could play a great-grandmother. In fact, I think I will be doing a sequel called Great Grandmother.
I need some help, Grandma.
Okay.
I need $600. 630.
For what?
I'm pregnant.
Who is he? A one-night stand?
No, ew. He's kind of my boyfriend.
Yeah. Why didn't you use a condom? Or for humanity's sake, get a vasectomy?
Oh, who is this?
It's my grandma.
You wrote this film with Lily in mind, so the casting sort of preceded the script. How did that come about?
Basically, I had this idea, and then when I sat down to write it, I heard Lily's voice in my head, and the scenes started to write themselves. I had this initial situation of this 18-year-old showing up pregnant, having made a decision, and then I heard Lily at the door. And there's something that you hope when you meet somebody that you admire, which is that along with the wit and cynicism, there's a love and warmth, and that's really what I felt about Lily.
And Lily, how would you say he got you? I mean, how much does Elle channel you?
I certainly fell into the role easily. And of course, I was a feminist anyway, and had been for quite a while. So I just sort of felt osmotically that I understood the character. And I was very grateful that he had written it. You know, of course, when I first heard about it, he told me on the phone that he'd written it with me in mind. It's a little scary because you think, well, first of all, you're afraid to think, well, what might he think of me? And then second, you're thinking, what if I don't like it? And I have to tell him that I don't like it. But I loved it. So I was very grateful for it.
And Paul, how did you arrive at Sam Elliott as?
I thought of Sam, and I just thought it would be so interesting. There was something I felt that Sam would have really interesting chemistry with Lily, and also, you know, at a certain point, I just stepped back and was watching them bring this to life.
So can you loan me the money?
Sure.
Okay.
I want something in return, though.
What? What do you want?
A kiss.
Ha ha! You mean like a peck?
No, like a kiss.
There were two reasons that I did this film. Number one was Paul's script, and number two was Lily Tomlin. I mean, it's just, I'd never crossed paths with Lily other than one fleeting moment at a Emmy, some kind of an Emmy thing. I don't even know what the hell the title of it was, but
Maybe it was called the Emmys.
yeah, it was one of those Emmys, right? I mean, there's so many Emmy shows. I don't know. I've been in this business for 47 years, and those 2 days that I worked on this film were the best 2 days I've had in the business. I just really loved it.
Andrew, I wanted to ask you, as a producer, how were you afraid of the abortion aspect? Were you afraid that it would affect the audience turnout?
No, because it was something that I think Paul handled in a responsible way, and it wasn't something I think that was taken lightly by any means. It's interesting too, I think the movie's obviously about so much beyond that too, and it was something that we talked a lot about and we're certainly very aware, but it just felt like it was handled in the right way.
I know that there's intergenerational relationships in this movie, and I think they're really important because that thing between a grandmother, daughter, and granddaughter is extremely important. So many relationships just last with rage and hate. For them to be willing to come together as three women and mend their relationship, and in small ways just start to be loving again and forgiving with each other.
Reading it, there was just so much that just felt, you know, it wasn't going to be just a slice of history. It was going to be talking about things that matter to women today. And I loved the character. I thought, you know, she was nothing like any other character I'd played, and I'm always trying to find new things to do.